Nine Inch Nails, we're in this together now. Section A, just kind of ambient for several counts, and you'll notice at 19 seconds, you'll hear the change that signals to start counting. You will rest for 8 bars, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, into the verse. 1 E and 3 and 4. 1 E and 3 and 4. 1 E and 3 and 4 into the fill. 1 E and 3 and 4 E. 1 E and 3 and 4. And you'll open the hi-hat on the 1 and close it for the 1 E. So think of closing your left foot hi-hat and the on 1 at the same time. 1 E and so and you sync everything and shut it. And 3 and 4. If you have trouble getting this rhythmic section down, just break it in half and practice the 1 E 1 E 1 E and then practice the second half. And 3 and 4 until you can combine them both. 1 E and 3 and 4. 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 Section B. 1 E and 3 and 4. 3 times. 1 E and 3 and 4 E. And then into the third bar. 1 E and 3 and 4 into the fill. 1 E and 3 and 4 E. The part about that's tricky is the fill in bar 2. It's not 4 E and a. It's and a 4 E, which you might not be used to. So 1 E and 3 and a 4 E. So here's that second bar fill one more time. 1 E and 3 and a 4 E. Now the difference is you open the hi-hat. 1 E and 3 and a 4 E. So you'll just play each bar the number of times it's written, and be careful because if you look at the entire sequence, it goes bar 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and the fill for that one comes in the next section. Section C is tricky because you have to follow the way it's written to play the bars as they're written. For example, it's going to start with the fill on bar 1. It's going to go bar 1, bar 2, bar 3, bar 2, bar 3, bar 2, bar 3, bar 2, and then jump to bar 4 for the fill. Then at 2 minutes and 14 seconds, it's bar 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 4. Here's each bar one time, nice and slow. 1 E and 3 and 4 E and 1 E 2 and E and 4. 1 E 2 and E and 4 E. 1 E 2 and E and 4 E and up. So not only do you have to count it, and that's tricky, but the structure of that chorus section in the 2 middle bars can be sticky. So here's how I count it. 1 E 2 and E and 4. 1 E 2 and E and 4 E. Notice there's a strike on 3, but I don't count it because I feel like it's not as rhythmic. So you have quarter notes here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if you add the snare, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now add the third voice, which is the kick drum. 1 E 2 and E and 2, and E and 40. Okay, one more time, nice and slow. Quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Add the snare. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now add the kick. 1 E, a 2, and E and 4. 1 E, a 2, and E and 40. And you should have it. Section D, you're going to rest for 2 counts, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Come in with the verse 7 times. 1 and 3 and 4. Into the fill at 255. 1 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 3 and 4. Notice you're going to have it written at the fill at 255 like this. 1 and 3 and 4 E and Well, the reason you have to orchestrate it that way is if you play it the inverse, your hands are a lot more tied up. So notice if I played it right, left, right, left. 1 E and 3 and 4 E and 1 E and 3 and 4. Not that that's impossible to do, it's just trickier. So follow the orchestration leading with your left so that you're then free to come across smoothly. All of those bars one time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 3 and 4. 1 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 3 and 4. Let me show you that transition between bar 3 and 4. Super slow. 1 E and 3 and 4 E and 1 E and 3 and 4. One and 3 and 4 E. 1 and 3 and 4. 1 and 3 and 4. Section F is very similar to what you've seen before. The structure of the chorus is the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you add in the bass drum. 1 E, a 2 and E and 4. 1 E, a 2 and E and 4 E. And then on the fill at 333 and 353, it's 1 E, a 2 and E and 4 E and a. And then all you have to do is just pay attention to the sequence. At 317, it goes bar 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3. Now you're up to 336. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3. So here's each bar one time. 1 E, a 2 and E and 4. 1 E, a 2 and E and 4 E. 1 E, a 2 and E and 4 E and a. The only difference when you transition out of that fill back into the chorus or into the next section is just that you have to pay attention that you have the and then you have a 1 straight away. So just bar 3. 1 E, a 2 and E and 4 E and 1 E. And you're picking it right back up where you were. Section G at 355 looks a lot like what you've seen except the third bar where they add an extra hi-hat stroke. So let me show you each bar once across. 1 E, and 3 and 4. 1 E, and 3 and 4 E. 1 E, and 3 and 4. 1 E, and 3 and 4 E and up. And the only part you really probably need to look at in depth is the third bar at 405. And that looks like this. 1 E, and 3 and 4. So again, real slow. 1 E and 3 and 4. Again. 1 E and 3 and 4. 1 E and 3 and 4. 1 E and 3 and 4. 1 E 4. And just practice and you'll get it. H at 4:15, a lot of the same stuff you've already seen. 1 E, 2 and 4. 1 E, 2 and 4. 1 E, 2 and 4. Into the fill. Think of it in two parts. 1 E and a 2 E and a. 1 E and a 2 E and a. 1 E and a 2 E and a. Okay, and then the other half is 3 E and a 4 E and a. 3 E and a 4 E and a. 3 E and a 4 E and a. Now you just put them together. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Again, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Again, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Now here's each bar one time, close to speed, maybe 75%. 1 E, a 2 and 4. 1 E, a 2 and 4. 1 E, a 2 and 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Section I at 4:33, 1 E, a 2 and 4. 1 E, a 2 and 4. 1 E, a 2 and 4. 1 and a 2 E and 3 E and a 4 and a 1. Okay, let's look at that fill again at 4:51. 1 and a 2 E and 3 E and a 4 and a 1. Again, 1 and a 2 E and 3 E and a 4 and a 1. So when you put all those bars together, 1 E, a 2 and 4. 1 E, a 2 and 4. 1 E, a 2 and 4. 1 and a 2 E and 3 E and a 4 and a 1. Section J, very similar to what you've seen before. Again, pay attention to which bar back and forth you play, but it's still 1 E, a 2 and 4. 1 E, a 2 and 4. And then the fill at 5:09 and 5:29 is just 1 E, a 2 and 4 E and a 1. So you'll go bar 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3. Now you're at 5 minutes and 12 seconds. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3. And then that time, now that you're at 5:29 and you're doing the fill, 1 E, a 2 and 4 E and a. The song ends at 5:31 with 1. And then you rest for 20 bars.